Fumbling through. Halt, who goes there, magical marvels of sword and sorcery, and welcome to Fumble Through.
Fumble Through!
A podcast that walked through the Terrigan mists and came out with a hunkering to play role-playing games. Thanks for filing into the Fumble Factory to be filled with the fondant-covered cake of our role-playing joy. We appreciate you joining us each week to partake in the continued stories of Reg, Flopsy, and Miles as they do 3 points of damage that affects the whole party and then puts everybody to sleep. If you would like to show your continued support for the show,
Then follow us on the dark, deep mysteries of the web. We are available on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
da, da, da.
We also have a newsletter which we very rarely send out.
I thought for a second there you were going to go, join us on the dark web. And I'm like, I don't know how to get onto the dark web.
Good.
That's where Luke buys his Viagra.
I have a heart condition. I can't afford to have Viagra.
Also, remember that if you have a question that you would like us to discuss at the top of the show, hit us up on the aforementioned social media outlets. Linking with the opening to the show, as sometimes I like to do, I mentioned the Terrigan Mist, which if you are a fan of the comic books The Inhumans, you would know is their coming-of-age ritual which gives them superpowers. Today, we ask an age-old question. If you could have one specific superpower, what would it be?
I think you should go first on this one.
The one superpower that I think that I would choose is the ability to stop time. I love
That was
having...
going to be mine, you bastard.
Yeah. I love having naps. I would love the ability to be able to be like, you know what? I need a good 8 hours right now. Stop time, have an 8-hour nap, start time again, catch up on all my stories, do whatever I want. You know, it'd be nice to just be able to just pause everything. But I do have a rule in here that I'm not unsure of. If you stop time,
You keep aging.
no, not that one. If you stop time, do all the planes in the sky fall out of the sky or do they just pause? Does the internet still work? Does television still work? Does electricity still
No,
run?
you can't do anything. Everything around you is stopped. So you can't go and look up stuff on the internet, do any of that
But
stuff.
I can read a book.
But if you go down
You
the
could-
route, the Sabrina the Teenage Witch stop time one, doesn't it? Anybody she touches comes out of the time freeze.
I would hope that would happen. I would hope. But then everything I touch, like if I touch a car, does that then start driving and mow over all the people that can't move out of the way? So there are some parts here, you know, that what's that age-old thing of be careful what you wish for because you get your wish. You know, that guy's like, I want to live forever, but then he just turns old and decrepit and can't do anything. That kind of thing.
I'm a big fan of flight. I like the idea of flying for some reason.
Mhm.
I don't think I need to do it Superman style. I really like the idea of just, I go by the gaming handle Archangel. I like the idea of big wings for some reason. Even though that'd be tiring as all bloody hell. I don't know why. I just think
That's why the wings are powerful because
Yeah. I think it'd be cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Until they get ripped off you and replaced with metal ones that can shoot.
Still cool.
Metal
every creature I've seen with wings gets them ripped off. Maleficent gets them ripped off. Is there a danger that they're a prized item?
Possibly.
Would that mean you have to walk around with wings on the daily?
I'd be able to get, I'd have a really cool trench coat. like Blade.
It cramps up.
Yeah.
Oh, my wings are cramping. My wings are cramping.
I just look like a hunchback. Ugh.
Right.
And really have majestic wings.
Okay.
Okay.
And where would you fly, Lindsay? Where would you go?
Again, I'd get to work quicker. Wow, our lives are really sad.
I was going to say, right? I mean, everything's in
You
reference
guys
to
are-
work. I mean,
You guys have really thought about the
Yeah,
massive
wow.
amount of social benefit you can bring with your
I
superpowers.
haven't really thought about that. No.
I'd like to sit in the basement of where I work, but I got here cool like.
Yeah, I have no windows in my office either, so I would be like,
Mm.
Wow.
If I could see outside, I could fly.
I need to go rethink my life.
so I have a retorting question
Mhm.
to set the scene before I answer this question.
Yep.
Is this in the world of other people with superpowers?
No.
So just me, the
Just
only
you.
person with a superpower.
Yep.
Okay, good. All right, cool.
The ability to grant people superpowers?
No. I was going to go with the Petrelli one where you could absorb other people's
Absorb other
powers.
powers.
Oh, okay.
Because that would have been super cool.
That'd be pretty shitty in this world. I've got that now.
Yeah. So feeling that Wolverine's regenerative kind of capacity. That's
So-
what I go with.
As in the long-lived version?
No,
of
not the long-lived
Wolverine?
version, because I think it'd be pretty grim to see everyone that you care for die.
Well,
So-
it comes with the...
No, does it though?
It comes... I mean, whereas I'm going to die real quick because I've paused life all the time, you're going to live forever.
That's fair. I think that's fair. Yeah, probably.
That's good.
Because
Okay.
I was going to go for stopping time, but you beat me to the
I have a
post.
question about this. So Wolverine's regenerative powers. Tell me on the day-to-day how that's going to help you.
Oh, I'd be more inclined to go and do things that I wouldn't normally. I'd be too scared to do, like skydiving and
Base
Without it.
jump without
Yeah.
Without a shoot.
yeah.
Okay.
Swim with sharks without a cage and
Yeah, right.
all that kind of stuff.
Cool.
I get that.
Mine's on it.
It's nothing to do with work, obviously. Sorry, guys, to break the trend.
Yeah,
here
I
around
don't
the table.
understand how that superpower helps you if you're not going to work with it.
Right, okay.
Mine's a similar vein. I thought about the healing power, but I was going to heal others,
Mm.
not myself. I think that's got a lot more application.
I considered that, and then I thought we're overpopulated as it is. So why would you go around
Right.
healing people?
Because personally, I would get a sense of godhood out of the ability to.
Well, where we left it last time, you were in the middle of the street having just had some combat with some sailors who were not really treating you so well. However, it was Flopsy that started this fight. Flopsy threw a bomb first before any of the sailors did anything untowards you. Untoward toward you? Untoward around you?
Untoward you.
Untoward.
See, as a point of rules, this is what really gets me with this whole combat system.
Yeah,
the
sure.
minute the DM says roll initiative,
Yeah.
it's a combat.
Is
No,
it though?
It's not. It's turn-based.
Is it though? Because Flopsy got the jump on them. He didn't know what he was going to do. He could have waited. He could have sensed out what's going to happen. He could have seen how the monkey react. We also have Miles, who has found a monkey in the middle of the street. Yet another animal that's around Miles. He's already being followed by a rat. He's already got a mechanical bird above him. And now he's got a monkey on his back.
Dr. Doolittle.
In the middle of the combat, though, the night air was pierced as a sailor, a captain, if you will, comes walking or limping with a peg leg out of the mist, one hook for a hand, a pirate's hat on, and an eye patch. And he says, "Oi, oi, oi, what's all this then? You unhand my men."
Certainly, sir, you can have your men back as long as you call them off.
Yeah, they've done nothing to you. You leave them alone.
They're sleeping on the job. I don't know what's going on. They've cracked one of our officers right across the head.
Why are those three on the floor there? What have you done to him? And give me back my monkey. Give me back my monkey.
We were wondering whose monkey this was. We found it up the road further. It was sitting in the middle of the road.
What have you got to say for yourselves?
We are members of the Watch, and your men attacked us.
They attempted to press gang. I think was the
that's-
objective they had.
So they said they were going to force us to roll the oars.
Row the oars by the power of the ill wind, the captain that I am, Red Eye, the man, you boys. And he stops and looks around for a second, and you see his head jerk forwards and back a little bit, avian-like, and he says, "You have interfered with my people."
Are you okay, sir?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Sense
I'm
motive?
fine. Yeah.
Nah, 4.
Yeah. There's no motive at all there. He just looks at, "I'm fine.
He looks human.
Back off my men."
He's human?
Yeah, he's definitely human. Back off my men.
Flopsy's ensorcelled, I would understand at this point, and is standing over one of the unconscious men with a dagger in his hand.
You sure are. And thank you for reminding me that, Flopsy, because there is a sense of rage inside of you. However, the monkey jumps off Miles's shoulder, runs to the captain, climbs up the captain's shoulder. The captain pulls out a cracker from his pouch and feeds one to the monkey and then feeds one to himself. And starts chewing on a cracker. At that point, Flopsy, whatever is going on with you clears immediately as this monkey gets fed, and you can see the monkey look at you and it just goes,
I don't feel like I should put this dagger in this man. Is that something that,
"What are you talking about, a dagger?"
Put it down, Flopsy. Reggie's going to go over to Piara.
Yes.
Make sure she's all right. Can I do a heal check?
You can certainly do a heal check.
Loving this tray. I really am. That's a natural 19. So it gives me a 25 on the heal check.
She's unconscious.
She's still breathing now.
Yeah, you think that she's unconscious? She might be stunned and deafened and
Blinded.
blinded.
I think all that, do I? Fantastic.
for a little while. Given the fact that you've seen this before, I think you've been under the effect of this before.
10 round.
For the next 10 rounds. The men on the floor, they start to, I can't see Captain. Captain, is that you? You can hear them rolling around. What have you done to my men?
Captain? Captain?
Hey, Captain Red-Eye Egan.
Your men
Of the
came...
ill wind. And he strikes a pose for a second. And while he strikes a pose, then he goes, ah!
Is there a knowledge check I can make on the ill wind? Is that a seafaring saying? Is it a godly
You think that's
thing?
the ship?
Cool.
Captain, your men surrounded us. They said, absolutely, we'll press gang these people for 1 gold piece. That's the price. Anyone who threatens a member of the Night Watch is obviously
That's
in for
not
trouble.
what happened at all, Captain. He threw a bomb. He threw a bomb.
Did you get hit by the bomb?
He threw a bomb at us. We was just walking down the street, Captain, doing what you said, trying to get people to join up like you asked us to do.
Your monkey was sitting down the road on the street, just sitting there.
It's a very well-trained monkey, by the way, sir.
Ah, thank you very much.
What type of monkey is it?
Capuchin. What do you mean? What kind of a question is that? It's my monkey.
I just-
It's a sea monkey.
I've just never seen one that golden color, and we weren't sure if it was a lucky monkey or.
My suggestion.
I picked him up on the wide shores. Ah! He's a special kind of friend to me. When nobody else liked me, he was my friend. I had no other friends at all. That witch doctor kind of trails off, murmurs, looks around, picks himself up. But Captain, they attacked us first.
We identified ourselves as the Watch, and you proceeded to look very threatening.
You identified yourself in the watch after he threw a bomb. He threw a bomb at us, Captain.
Captain, my suggestion is for you
He
to
threw a bomb at me.
round up your men, get them back onto your ship, or they'll find themselves having a night and 3 square care of the city.
Ah! Who are you to tell me what to do? I'm a captain of a ship, and I have here a writ that leaves me in charge of getting people to jump on my boat.
And he pulls out a piece of paper, a scroll.
It's signed by the city, this is.
Captain, if your men attack us one more time, they will not be able to get back to your ship.
Captain, he attacked us. He attacked us.
You see the captain kind of say, wait a minute. And he turns around and there's still guys on the floor who are blinded and deaf, and he's pulling them. They're helping each other. He has a little bit of a talk with them. And then he comes back and he says,
They say that you threw a bomb at them before they did nothing. They were just walking down the street, and then you threw a bomb. You attacked them first. What have you got to say about that? That would track for what I know of the Night Watch.
Captain, look around. None of your men are injured.
What you call injured? Those 3 can't see.
They are unconscious and blinded and will wear off
You
momentarily.
attacked them. You attacked them when there's nothing else to do.
That
I
late-
do not want to talk to this man. I want to talk to the real Watch. Go and get the real Watch.
We are the Real Watch, sir.
You are the Night Watch. You got no jurisdiction here whatsoever. Coming in here and attacking my men. You know what? I should take you to my boat, and you should have to serve me.
You can certainly, you can certainly try, sir, but we are telling you the truth. Yes, I will admit, Flopsy attacked first.
Hey!
But we did announce ourselves. They threatened us with their weapons and said they were going to press gang us into service.
But that doesn't give you a mean to throw a bomb at him, or for someone to knock him out, or to cast spells on everybody.
I'm pretty sure it does, actually. We have 2 of our members, me included, bleeding from the head wounds from your men.
After
and
they
everything.
were attacked. If that bomb had hit, it probably would have killed him. Ah!
Well, you feel free to go find the actual watch, sir.
I am not happy with this whatsoever. You will give me recompense right now. That's right. You need to pay my men for their time. I've got men that will no longer be useful for me if they can't see.
They will be fine in just one
And
moment.
you say that after you attack my men. Of course you'd say that. You're on the other side. No good stinking watch. Either you come and work on my ship, or you pay me right now.
Captain, there's one other option.
There ain't no other options here. I think you gotta look around, Horny, and see that you're outnumbered.
Captain, you
I
look.
tried to be like real friendly about this, but you have done nothing. You've shown me nothing but aggression since I got here.
How far away is he from Red?
He'd be sort of talking
Close.
to you as a group.
Gentlemen, he might be under the same aggression that I was under when that monkey was looking at me.
That's true.
Ah!
Have you had any issues with this monkey in the past?
I have had no issues with this monkey. He is a friend of mine, and why are you talking about a monkey? He's attacked me. If you were really a member of the Night Watch, you'd arrest this man. Arrest him.
Well,
Go on.
That I can do.
Maybe we need to take you all down to the cells.
Perhaps we might. And then we can talk to your captain then.
Yeah,
And
that
I
sounds
can
good.
speak captain to captain.
Is Piara all right?
Dunno.
Piara's unconscious, dazed.
We will tend to our companion, which your men have injured absolutely direly.
My men said that you cast a spell on her and that's why she's like that. You can't even control yourself around your own watchman. Why are you not putting him in chains right now?
Well, he is the
Perhaps my men should do it.
He is
They'd
the
be better
demon-
watchmen than you people, obviously.
devil of Palaskar, you know. So,
Then arrest him.
well, no, I'm just saying chains don't work on him.
Just arrest him.
There's no need to arrest me. I've done nothing wrong. If anyone's going to appoint and bring down the law, it should be us, not you. On your boat, you are the law. On land, you are not.
He starts looking at you, and you can see him draw a very bejeweled cutlass. He pulls it out about 3 inches, and he looks at you and goes,
I don't recognize any of your authority in this situation. You are now going to put down your weapons. I'll give you one chance.
You see the men around him stand up, moving a bit close. You see someone moving a little closer to Piara, who's sitting on the floor.
He says, I didn't want this to come. This could have been done with just words, you see.
My suggestion is for you to walk away right now before you get yourself...
Are you threatening me?
No.
After you attack my men?
I am giving...
Perhaps you should stop talking to me.
So how about we both just go our own way?
Why would I get satisfaction from that? You have laid out 3 of my men. You have attempted to attack 2 others.
Well, I don't think you're going to get satisfaction from anything else that goes on if we keep going on this route we're going.
I will get my satisfaction. I will.
And he draws his sword the rest of the way.
I can do nothing here. You won't listen to me.
Are we still in initiative?
I mean,
But you can sense you are on the verge of a fight right now. There is nothing you guys are doing to alleviate this situation. As a matter of fact, from what I can tell, you're trying to make it worse.
well, no, we just don't have any diplomacy skills amongst any of us.
Flopsy can't do it. He doesn't. He won't be listened to.
I don't know what you'd do in this situation, to be honest.
Here's my question. You've got an angry captain in front of you. You know the facts here. And the facts are that Flopsy attacked them first. That is actually what happened in this situation.
And we've told him so.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to believe us. So we've tried to let him go his own way, and we've tried to go our own way, and he doesn't want to do that.
Yes, but
So,
you have also
to
done
me-
nothing to calm him down or to talk him through or to be reasonable and explain the situation.
Short of giving him money, there's nothing that we can really do at the minute. Especially
Well-
if he's been ensorcelled by
Miles has no
Flopsy.
money.
He firmly believes you attacked his men.
Sir, we can fight this out, and maybe both of us lose men, or we can talk about this like reasonable gentlemen.
What would you talk about? I don't want to hear from that one. If he's attacked my men, you do the talking.
We've come to we both agree that both parties have done some
I
attacking.
agree nothing.
So you're saying we hit ourselves on the head?
My men were defending themselves after they were attacked. What have you got to say about that?
We're saying we defended ourselves when they
Why?
attacked.
Who attacked first?
We're saying they assaulted us. They would not back off.
Tell me about it.
We were walking down the alley.
Give me a diplomacy just so you can get him to start talking.
Roll good, Lindsay.
Well, my diplomacy is -1, which I still think is probably,
Can I aid?
You can make
same.
your own diplomacy
but that takes it to a 14.
to a 14. Yeah. Are you going to roll a diplomacy?
Yeah, I'll
Rach,
roll a
to try-
diplomacy.
So what do you say to him? What do you do? How's your diplomacy to put salve on this situation?
So I'll say, oh, look, here, Captain, I think this has all been a big misunderstanding. I mean, my friend here, we all felt very threatened by your men approaching us. My friend, he threw a bomb,
We were protecting your monkey,
which
sir.
missed.
We thought
We
they might
found your
want to
monkey,
steal
we
it.
were trying to find the owner, and we got accosted and approached by these guys, and then it all just went sideways from there.
They said that you threw a bomb at them first. Is that or is that not true?
That is true, but because
Why are you attacking my men?
your men approached and said they were
Make your
going to press
diplomacy check.
gang,
Well, that's what we haven't done yet.
not with a 1.
Yeah.
Why were you? And he kind of, he's not at the point, like his men have bristled up.
We were outnumbered,
He's bristled
sir.
up. Why did you attack my men? He just said that one over there with the tail attacked first.
So, sir, you're walking down a dark alley and 6 men step out with weapons and say they're going to press gang you into service. What do?
And did they press gang you?
Well, no, that's because we've attacked back.
So you attacked them first. Did you identify yourself before you attacked them?
We have watch badges on. We did say we were the watch, but I don't know if that came before or after the bomb went flying, sir.
So my question to you is, what right do you have to be flying bombs at my friends?
Well,
these here are my people. They supported me when no one else would.
Well, where were you, sir?
Where was I?
Yes.
I was walking down the street looking for my monkey.
Which we found.
That's by the boy. That's got nothing to do with this
One
situation.
of the first things we asked was, do you know this monkey? And no one answered up on that either.
Nobody said that. The first thing they said was somebody throw a bomb at them.
That's true. But
see, even you're saying that.
Yes.
So what makes him worth being in the watch?
Okay, Captain, I can see here we've all had a massive misunderstanding. What I'm thinking now is Captain Miles, would it be possible maybe, obviously we can report this. It's been a long night, Captain. It's been a long, long night. We've had some really, really shady dealings with the people around in these parts. We're very skittish. Your men approached us. It looked very threatening. And yet we kind of acted out of, I don't know, fatigue, fear. But at the end of the day, we were just looking after ourselves on our own. And we thought we were being threatened.
I mean, I, for one, have had enough with you off the hip attacking in the AoE way. It is quite annoying.
Are you talking to the captain?
No, I'm talking to frickin'
Flopsy.
Oh, so you turned to Flopsy.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you've done tonight has been numerous times you've fired into your own men.
So while this is going on, Reg also looks at Flopsy and kind of like gives a bit of a play along. He won't. I know he won't.
You see his sword lower a little bit.
You got to remember, sir, this is our first night.
As best as Flopsy can play along, he says nothing.
Can you look a little downcast and forlorn? Forhorn? No.
Forhorn. You get the idea that he doesn't want this to turn into a fight, but he's also at a point where, from his perspective, you guys have attacked his men, and he's like, I want to know what's going to happen to him. He's obviously a criminal, and this is what gives the Night Watch a bad reputation. My men didn't deserve to get attacked.
Well, this is true, sir. Like I said, it's our first night, and we have been beset by vagrants, monsters. You wouldn't even believe half the stuff.
I do believe, because guess what? My men have been besieged themselves. We've been attacked 3 times tonight.
By who?
Some of them were claiming that they were the Night Watch as well.
We came in contact with a group of gentlemen that we actually chased down a little bit. They were pretending to be the watch. We took one of them and we managed to get them arrested and sent to the cells.
And you know what they did to us? They attacked us without reason.
I'll tell you what, sir, this is what you got to look for, and I'll put the blue.
I know what the Night Watch is.
Sorry, sir. Sir, we are new in town. This is our first night.
My question is, if he's pretending to be a Night Watch man, what are you going to do with him?
No, he's not pretending, sir. He is genuinely with the Night's Watch.
Then where does he get off attacking my men?
Like I said, sir, he doesn't. It's not. Look, it's been a long night, sir. Like you've been attacked. We've been attacked. Everyone's very jumpy. It wasn't like that we came out of this place and we were looking for a fight. We were just trying to keep the peace, and we just felt very threatened. Everyone's just had a massive misunderstanding.
Diplomacy check.
I've already pre-rolled that one. It was actually a natural 19 for you.
Oh, nice. Nice. And you can see, he takes his sword, he's making a gesture to his men to say, look, stand down, stand down.
I'd like a minute with my men, please.
Can I have a word, gentlemen?
Of course, Flopsy, yeah.
So,
Proper healing potion.
I understand I may have been premature in my aggressive actions, and I don't know what happened. There was a veil of red that came over me, and absolutely I felt we were under threat for our lives. I'm happy to make a respectful what's that word?
Apology.
Apology to the captain and his men for not offering a chance to de-escalate before it went to physical harm.
No, that would certainly smooth things over, I think, Flopsy. But let's just see where we go first.
Can you just, for one, give me some words to use in that? What kind of words? How might that come across in a way that's not upsetting?
Something like I felt very threatened, but and acted out of that fear. And I apologise for the misunderstanding. Something like that.
All of that would be acceptable. I feel
that's where-
contrite about the misunderstanding that they put upon us. Yes.
All right. Cool. Good one,
Miles,
Flopsy.
any other advice?
Miles was just drinking a health potion.
Right.
I've got something to say about this.
Oh, Piara.
Why, Flopsy, why are you attacking us?
Look,
You could have killed me.
Yes, you really need to stop that, Flopsy.
I could have died. And she's holding her head. She's got a massive lump on her head.
the lump on your head is not
I could
me.
have died, Flopsy.
That-
I'm already a bit dizzy. And there you go, casting your spells all over us.
Yes, that was a non-lethal action to ensure that the situation was de-escalated without causing any harm. No
And
one has come to harm.
Tell me what would have happened if Reg and Miles had dropped as well.
There would have been more people unconscious and blind.
And to you?
In the moment, that wasn't apparent. I don't know. And in fact, in the moment, there was a red mist, and throw the bomb, cast the spell.
Hey, Flopsy, this is that time you use those words that Reg was just saying.
With respect, Madam Piara, I apologise for protecting your life.
Is this your night for just putting us in the fucking awkward situations verbally now? Right.
I'm just waiting for him to apologize. I just thought Reg just taught him how to apologize. Let's see if he can do it. Let's see if he can practice.
I just did.
She looks at you, Reg, and all right, Flopsy, please, can you just not do that ever again?
Madam Piara, if you'd taken one more hit, I'm not sure whether you'd be with us right now.
I'm not sure either, but what I do know is, Flopsy, I couldn't have done anything for myself or for you when I'm on the floor doing nothing and when I can't see.
Yes.
And you owe me a new cloak.
It's got monkey shit all down the back.
So I just give Reggie gives Flopsy a little tap on the back. Like, good practice.
Just
man.
make
Good start.
Just make a little perception check for me.
Who?
You guys.
All of it?
Yeah.
Troop.
20.
You see it?
6.
But you still you hear it. You don't see it.
11.
And an 11, you just see it. Out of the corner of your eye, Flopsy, because you just see it, you see the captain. And you see him getting angry. What is happening over in their little circle is becoming agitated. And you see two of the guys pull out saps and just whack one of the other guys over the head. And the captain's kind of pointing at the guy and he drops to the floor. You see two of them grab him by either arm and they drag him off unconscious. Then he turns around as if he's going to talk to you, unless you guys want some more time.
Just, Piara, that's what I'm talking about.
Sir, what is going on over there?
Seems to me that my men, one of them, decided that he was going to step above his station and instead of hiring people, say stupid things, then inflate situations. Now, I understand that he may have said something stupid towards you, and for that, I apologise on his behalf. However, I don't think that warranted my men all being attacked.
Flopsy,
Good,
here we go.
good Captain Egan, if I may, with respect, I, for my part, apologise for casting and throwing that bomb. A veil of anger came across me, and I'm not sure what reasons I had for it, and I can't justify it right now, and I apologise to you and your men for any misunderstanding that occurred.
So Reggie is open-mouthed at this point, having never, ever seen Flopsy do anything even remotely like this
Pierre has
before.
probably grabbed your forearm and gone, oh my God. Anime eyes. Oh my God.
And then Flopsy will whisper down to Reggie, do I stop there or do I tell him how stupid he's being
That's
right
good.
now?
No, that's it. Stop.
That's
Well,
it.
we-
The nail in this coffin is roll me a diplomacy. check.
Oh,
let's see
no.
exactly how smooth. You said the right words.
Do we have
See
do we have
how
action
smooth.
points
Can
in
I
this
try and
game?
aid to this? Because I've got something I want to add to it.
No, I don't know. This is all Flopsy. Unless you want to say something.
I was going to say, sir, we've had a few times tonight where we've had some sort of strange magics of the mist or creatures ensorcel our minds and make us think things that we don't normally see. I don't know if that is something that's happened with dear old Flopsy there today, but it's not usually like him to throw bombs first and ask questions.
Oh, no,
later.
that's normally what I do.
What did you get for your diplomacy check?
I'll play it for you, shall I?
Well, there are. Just tell me what you got for your diplomacy check.
6.
The captain kind of looks at you and can see him huff. He dismisses you out of hand on that. He's not angry as he turns around to you two.
He's just disappointed.
That's somehow worse.
He slowly pulls a cracker out and just nibbles on the end of it before he realizes what he's doing, and then gives it to the monkey that's on his shoulder. And he says, "Did you notice him not acting right?"
He certainly spoke in a manner that was very unusual for him just before he decided to throw the bomb, for sure. Yeah.
That is a very, very distinct point of time that you talk about, Your Honor.
Yeah. And make a bluff check. Because, I mean, you didn't realize that he was acting differently until that moment.
11 on a bluff.
The captain kind of looks at you and he says,
I understand what that means. I understand people get a little crazy around this monkey.
Can I sense motive?
Yeah.
17.
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
Okay.
That does not excuse his behavior. His choices are his own. We've all got to live with the choices. I myself am living with that choice that I made every day of me life. But that does not give him the choice to kill one of my men outright or try to damage them. I would like to know, are you going to reprimand this man? I've seen to my men, as you've seen.
Captain Miles?
Gladly, I've been wanting to do this all night.
Drop your pants, boy.
Do you have any recommendations, sir, as a fine captain as yourself?
I'm about to get that man. He's going to be tied to the mast by his ankles.
I don't have a mast, sorry.
Well, I think maybe because we need him this evening, maybe docking some money from his wages today would be a good way to start.
That's a good plan. I might take, yes.
I'm a reasonable man. They don't call me Captain Red Eye the Reasonable for no reason at all.
And he looks at you, Reg, in particular.
You seem the most decent of this bunch.
Why, thank you, Cap.
How about you come and work for me?
Sure you don't, the horny one.
Oh, he definitely don't want that on my ship.
Unless
he wants to work the bilge.
As tempting as that is, Captain, and it is a tempting offer, I have business here that needs attending to over the next few months, so I wouldn't be able to take you up on your offer.
I understand that. Now, I think it's reasonable to go my own way, and you go yours.
And I hope you have no more trouble this evening.
That's right. Good day to you, and to you, miss, and to you, sir, and to you, tail one.
Good day, Captain. Favourable winds.
Now, Flopsy,
Yes.
I will dock 3 gold from your night's sleep pay.
He only gets 1 a night.
From your weekly pay.
Do you say that loudly as he's walking away? Do you guys walk like a... I wanted to, in my mind, I was like, and you all walk away, but you both head towards the docks.
After you, sir. No, after you. No, after you, sir. After you.
It seems we're going... This is awkward.
Oh, we are headed to our last stop for the evening, the Salty Dog.
Oh, that's at the docks.
Yeah.
Right next to where me boat is.
Are you familiar with it?
You still don't?
Why not?
Yeah.
I'm trying to leave.
I'm trying to leave.
It's hard to storm off in the same direction as you storming off.
Every 3 steps I take, you talk to me.
Well, I
again.
mean, you do have a wooden leg, so it's probably... I've got it into your accent now.
Are you mocking me? Are you mocking me?
How's Piara looking?
Piara is looking beaten up. She has a big lump on her head, and
Is she able to help herself with this?
She is able to, but she pulls out a potion. Piara pulls out one of the potions that she received from the potion master or the wizard and drinks it.
Cool.
The street quietens down a little bit, and in the distance you can hear, and you are left upon your own devices.
I think that captain had a disease called Peret's syndrome.
Where are you guys headed at this point?
We are heading to the Salty Dog.
Ooh, the salty dog. You start walking back again towards the docks. You actually are following or moving in the same direction that the sailors
We'll
are.
give it 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm going to also, anytime there's like a crate coming up, I'm going to be like,
And looking around. What's the healing situation for you guys right now? Like, how badly are you? Like, Piera healed herself up somewhat. She's still...
I'm nervous that he's asking that. Are you nervous? I'm nervous.
Well, no,
I
I just know that it's been a really long night for your characters, and I know that you probably are right now down. Like, Flopsy, how many more spells have you
we
got?
have the wand.
I've got all of my 0 level spells left.
Okay.
and an identify potion.
Okay. And an identify potion. What about you, Miles?
I have 5 non-lethal hit points down, and that's about it. And I have
Okay.
no spells left.
No spells.
I have 4 of them,
I have slumber
which
for
is a
the day.
third of my hit points.
Mm.
And Reg?
I got one moderate healing potion left. I've got one channel positive energy, and I'm pretty sure I've got one cure light wounds. I've got a bull strength potion as well. Do you want that, Miles?
Oh yeah, well,
Because I'm not a strength based character really for much of it. So
I've got a couple of scrolls and a couple of potions up my sleeve.
might as well have that then. Yeah.
I can trade you for the potion I got from the potion.
What was your potion?
My potion was aid.
That's hit points.
Yeah, if you want.
Sure, aid.
Yep.
How many more charges left in the wand?
11.
Is everybody like? How are you all doing? I'm a little banged up, but that healing really did the trick for me. Really.
Yeah, I'm only a little banged up as well.
Just a couple of scrapes.
So as the captain moves away, you spend a little bit of time healing up, checking inventory, swapping potions, and then you start moving once again towards the docks, getting a little bit closer, you can start hearing the sea, you smell the brine in the air. The mist is getting a little bit thicker because it is that morning time. You know, the mist gets a lot thicker just before dawn, and then the dawn sun chases the fog away. You start heading towards a place that is out on the middle of a jetty. The Salty Dog Tavern sits right on the corner of the docks. It is out on an actual jetty. So you have to walk out the jetty in order to get there. Even from where you're standing, you can hear the sounds of people in there. It is quite full. It doesn't seem that the time of night has affected any of the patrons. There's 3 or 4 guys who are sort of sitting on the floor with wine skins in their hand that have passed out on the floor. There's a guy on the floor who looks like he's a bloody mess. Somebody's obviously rifled through him and taken everything, including his boots. He's down to just his pants. You get the idea that you're heading into a rougher section of town here. This is one of those places that you want to have your wits about you, and you want to have your coin pouch even closer.
I think we should go undercover.
And how do you propose we do that, Mo?
We take off these armbands.
Good call.
I'm just going to take this opportunity, having seen that gentleman, to drink a potion.
Does anyone else want some healing? Do we need
Oh,
to break out the wand?
I'm all right.
I can call Caden Kayleen's healing twice more tonight for all of us. Should I do that?
One of those would sort me out.
Yeah, one of them would sort me out too.
She gathers you close. And she does that thing with her hands and then spreads her hands into the air, and a mist of the beer smell, that mead, that beautiful, wonderful mead, comes down over all of you, and you all get 5 points of healing
Perfect.
as Caden Kayleen's light fills you all.
Thank you, Madam Piara. That is a wonderful, wonderful ability you've got. And I must say, I love the aroma when you do that. It's very, very heartening.
Makes me very hungry, Flopsy.
I think we're going to smell that aroma a little bit more as we head in here. This does not look like a nice pub.
No, so let's take the armbands off. All we need to look for here is the Piper and the rat fights. Okay? So
And the vampire.
no, I'm not worried about the
I
vampire.
think you already met her.
Yeah, that was a Kelpie.
Right. Okay.
Let's just, pretend we're looking to put some money on some sport of some kind.
What?
What? I'm trying to fit in.
I just love how you're trying to put on your own ethnic accent on top of your accent.
I don't even
What
know
is going
what
on?
happened then. I was like, huh? That's hilarious.
Right. Miles, perhaps just stick to your own
wasn't
shitty accent.
That wasn't a very convincing Australian accent.
So what we're saying is very definitively, do not announce that we're the watch.
Yes. Correct. Okay.
Right.
Let's go.
Sturt.
You move down the pier.
Wait for the watch. Sorry.
You move down the pier, and within about 30 feet of the end of the pier, you can see the front area of the Salty Dog, a shanty at best, but it is pumping. There are people everywhere. You can see that this thing has been built to have a basement level, which is actually under the docks. You can see that it goes up a level as well, and it goes very far back over the ocean. There's a couple of boats that are to either side, stopping anyone from being able to sort of get around to the back. It only has one entrance from the front. You can see that there's a large, burly bouncer with a shaved head and tattoos actually all over his head, standing at the front of the door. And there's 3 guys standing on the outside, and he's saying to them,
Well, I ain't letting you in unless you give me silver piece. That's the cost of entry.
We both look at Flopsy.
Yep.
That's not the platinum silver
Did we
ones, right?
so
Yeah,
those
no,
guys that
no.
were conscious, were they further up on the dock?
yeah, they were further up.
Did any of them have a hat?
No, that somebody's gone through. Those people have been rifled already for most of what they can.
Never mind then.
So we'll walk up. My good sir,
Yes, what do you want?
we were hoping for admittance. Here's
That's a silver piece.
a coin that should cover us 3, those 3, and a little bit for you for later on.
There's 4 of you.
It's a gold coin.
Just wanted to remind you, Piera was still around.
There's 4 of us, 3 of them, a rat, and you.
and a bird.
And a little bit for you for something later. We appreciate your goodwill. Is
He
that
looks
right,
at the
Rich?
gold piece. He bites it a little bit, holds it up to the lights, and goes,
Feel free to enter.
Buy yourself something nice.
Appreciate you.
Cheers.
Is that right? Is that what I should be saying?
Yeah,
Is that the thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man.
Not all the time, Flopsy. It
Right.
doesn't sit right with you.
I love you.
What did your friend say to me?
He said olive soup.
typically nasty weather.
I like that.
Upon entering, you see the bar to the left and several round tables with approximately 4 chairs at each, scattered throughout the center of the room. Dart and dagger targets are painted on the wall at the back, and the card and dice games are in progress throughout the room. There are stairs going up and down here against the right-hand wall. The upstairs go at the back with a guy that looks almost identical to the bouncer that is standing at the front. Same size, shaved head, tattoos are a little bit different on the head. You also see stairs going down that are blocked by another man, just as big, looking exactly the same.
So, obviously, games of chance. Perhaps we should find the high stakes games.
Do we hear any flute music or piping?
There is no music inside this tavern whatsoever. There is just people who are all around. And there are people here. There are people playing dice games. There are people playing card games. There are people who are just sitting at the bar drinking. But you think this is a gambling establishment.
Do we hear anything that sounds like a fight? As in, like, you know, like people around a ring going,
Cheering.
kind of,
Pit
yeah,
match.
like getting excited about, you know.
I mean, that's not an uncommon sound, I guess, inside a gambling den when guys are throwing daggers. That there'd be a roar and it's quite loud in here as well. The pokey machines are really loud.
Ding 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 ding
Yeah.
ding 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 ding.
Yeah, all the freeze, mate. So there is sounds going around, but just make a bit of a perception. What would you be looking for exactly, Reg? I'm kind of getting an idea. I get you trying to hear the sounds. The din in here is too much that those kind of sounds wouldn't sound out of place. But I can offer you a perception check if you tell me the types of things that you're looking
Just
for.
that kind of like cheering of like, go on, get him, yeah, woo, oh, you know, kind of
Okay.
people getting excited about who they're backing,
Okay.
winning kind
Yeah,
of
I
thing.
guess the best way, like you guys are standing in the doorway right now. Probably the best tack that you've got right now is to start moving through the room, maybe exploring some of the tables,
Okay.
seeing what's going on, maybe even plying some of the locals for a little bit of information, that kind of thing.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll move towards the knife throwing thing because I think I'll have a little crack at doing that.
I'll take the bar.
I will take a dice table. Break.
Gentlemen,
PR, get the drinks.
gentlemen. And he slides a gold piece into your hand. You may need a little bit of coin to get through this.
Can we get it in a smaller currency?
Yeah, I was going to say, you got change of a fitty?
Did you just flash gold inside this place?
A slid.
Hey guys, check this out. Yeah, ping, ping.
Sorry, I've just broken this from a platinum piece.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah.
We will have bottle service over in the corner.
And you walk into the pub. You head to the bar. You might head to the establishment where you want to throw some dice. You might play some cards. You might want to throw some daggers. It's probably not a great idea for you to split up. If I could give you that piece of advice, being together in an establishment like this would probably be good if you want to watch each other's backs.
Gentlemen, I felt a little
prime place for pickpocketing.
Why don't we 2v2?
I felt a little exposed at the bar. I felt a little out of place. I didn't know what to do.
Did you just get locked in a time?
He just did a Thomas the Tank Engine impression, didn't he? Toot, 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 toot.
Why don't we pair up? Me and Piero will go check out the dice table, and you and Flopsy go.
You got to go with the girl?
Yeah.
Shock. Okay.
Diplomacy.
Sweeten her over a little bit because of all the drama that Flopsy's caused her. Let's do this, Flopsy.
In particular interest to you, Miles, there are tavern girls all around here that are
Loose.
Can't say that. There are tavern girls around here who are obviously used to flirting with people, and a couple would have come past and given you the eyes already carrying trays. Just so you know.
Cool. Nice.
All right. Where are you guys headed?
I want to throw some knives. Flopsy.
Sure, yeah.
Let's throw some coin.
So there would have been a gold piece for Miles, for Reg, and for PR.
Well, we're in pairs. I'm with you. So you keep the coin. I'll earn the coin. You get the information. Yeah?
Uh-huh.
We're going to focus in right now on Flopsy and Reg as they move towards the back of the establishment into the arena, as they like to call it, a place where people throw knives, axes. There are targets on the back wall, and you can see that there's a few patrons there who are throwing knives at one of the targets. You can see another guy throwing an axe, and they all stop and look at you as you come in. What are you going to do?
Interesting bit of sport, this one.
What's the buy-in? What do I do?
It's a silver piece to buy in.
And the winnings?
All you got to do, beat your opponent, and you get his buy-in. Silver piece gets a silver piece. You buy in, you beat your opponent, you get a silver piece. Double your money, son.
Like those odds?
Here's one silver piece, I should say. My friend Reginald here will take up the challenge.
All right. You want us to lower the dartboard?
Oh, I think I'll be all right. Do I choose whether it's a knife or an axe? Or
Yes, you can. He goes, well, choose your opponent. You see three guys who are standing there. One's a little scrawny guy, dagger in hand. You see a bigger, burly guy that looks like he's probably by day a blacksmith. And you see another guy who looks a little unsteady on his feet holding a drink.
Are there some gentlemen around that I might be able to offer some side bets to?
There certainly are.
As you're getting ready to do the competition, I'm working the side bet going, so my little friend there thinks he's going to win this, and I would like to back him for such. Is anyone interested in a little wager on such a outcome?
Well, let's see who we picks. I don't know what voice that was.
I'll pick the guy that's swaying. So my intention here is to throw the first one. As in, not throw it. I know I'm going to throw it, but as in deliberately lose.
So you've talked about this on the way.
Yeah, and then I'll. Well, we'll all have, this is our jam.
This is our
what we've been
stick,
doing.
Yeah.
And then
Operation Sky.
yeah,
Operation
and
Rain
then-
Man.
And then the intent obviously is then to up the ante and then come in goods.
Perfect.
Okay.
So you approach the guy who sways like, yeah, you want to go with me, boy?
Yeah, all I fancy it. Yeah,
Knives or daggers or them other things.
we'll go for the other things. Yeah, what, axes?
Axes, that's
Axes.
right. That's
Yeah.
right. Hey, boy. Hey, you got a drink there, boy.
No, I'm all right.
He
Thanks.
goes to clink his glass against you.
I'll give him a fist pump on the glass.
Hey, good one. Hey, yeah.
I'm getting hustled here.
And he's swaying on his feet, and the people around you kind of go, what's your man like? What's your man like?
You can see for yourself. I don't need to explain his abilities to you. He is worth one silver piece to each of you if he loses.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, he looks like he's gonna win. I don't think that one can throw anything except a fight.
He may be able to throw up.
Good one, boy. Yeah, five copper on your man.
You want to take 5 copper on my man?
Yeah. I'm not betting against him. Look at that idiot.
Look, I can take your bet, but what say we purchase it for 1 ale?
One ale.
I'll buy you an ale if my man loses, and you buy me an ale if he wins. Is that?
That's right. Yeah, easy money.
You see him nudging the guys. Even my brain's going down. You see him nudging the guys with his elbows, saying,
Yeah. We do that. Do that.
Do we spit on our palms and rub them together? Is that
He looks you up and down. He says,
I prefer not if you don't mind.
just a gentleman's agreement then?
Let's just say a boyo's agreement.
Okay, boyo.
yeah. At which point we cut over to Piera and Miles. Miles, what are you and Piera? Piera says, do you think we should get some drinks, Miles? We kind of look a little out of place here. With nothing
No,
around
she wants a
us."
bloody
Both
drink.
of them. They're very teetotalers over there.
Yeah, I think we should get some drinks and then go hit up the dice table.
Perhaps we should maybe make our way to the bar.
Yeah, let's do it.
And she starts heading towards the bar. And unless you're doing anything else, she'll order 2 drinks, which come in very dirty tankards and it's very watered down ale. She kind of says, hey, are you not going to drink this?
No, mate, I don't think I will either. It looks a bit.
I wouldn't drink this if I were off duty.
Does look a bit sooty.
All right, what's the plan?
Well, I reckon we go to do some dice, throw some dice, and see what we can find out over there.
All right, to the tables, Miles.
Indeed.
And you make your way over to a dice table. The dice game's very simple. It's a game with six-sided dice, 2 six-sided dice. You roll them, your opponents roll them. Whoever rolls higher wins. It's a very simple game, but it's a quick flowing and it's for very low stakes. We're talking copper coins here. Silver would be out of place, but you're at most you're winning silver at these.
Miles
tables.
is like, do you mind if I use my own dice?
Oh, yeah.
You can check them if you would like.
There's a lady who's there and she says, oh, I'll check them.
Miles pulls out an ornate dice case and he's got a whole range of different dice in there, all carved from bone. And he kind of like hands the 2 six-sided over. And
Yeah, the lady pulls your dice out. She kind of looks around and says, please check out. What's you buying?
3 copper.
3 copper it is.
Okay.
And Piera stands by and she looks. And this is a really nice place before we lose all of our money to hold off until next week.
All of our money. It's all the Flopsy.
What
bloody
is-
money.
It really is.
Given it-
You're getting paid 5 gold pieces, and I'm fairly sure you've given out at least 4 times that much.
I've
if
had
not-
3 platinum.
I'd just like to say that I
You've given out
helped
one
you
platinum,
double
two platinum.
I helped you double your money with that fight.
I want to know what the
And I'm giving
medieval
all that
pokies
platinum
are.
back away.
Medieval poker.
Yeah, I reckon the medieval pokies are like some halfling in a barrel that you got to put a stick in and see if you can get the halfling.